why all of those details are wrong. So let's get to it. Ankylocephalus was an ankylosaurid from the late Cretaceous period in Alberta, Canada. It was discovered around the turn of the century. We haven't talked about Ankylosaurus before on the show. We talked about Solidosaurus, but that was an uncle of the Ankylosaurus. This is a true member. This was late Cretaceous, which is when they really became really large and very specialized. Like, there had been armored dinosaurs for a very, very long time at that point, but between this guy and the later, much better known Ankylosaurus, just fully armored, impenetrable death machines walking around. I mentioned that Ankylosaurus was much larger. It was about a third larger than this guy. This was about 20 feet long, maybe 2 tons. So it's like the size of a smallish truck walking around. Concerning the proportions of the creature, we're not too far off, but the first thing that strikes me is it's extremely rectangular in the dorsal view, and it should be rounder, at least in the main part of the body. Looking at it from overhead, you should see a much clearer demarcation between neck, body, and then from body to tail. For that matter, the tail is pretty short as well. Also, the neck is too short. Yeah, look at they've given it so short of a neck that it wouldn't even be able to browse without just crouching completely down so that its stomach is on the ground. And that's just terrible. Usually I would yell at them for giving it a sprawled posture, but in the case of the Ankylocephalus, that's pretty accurate. Its front limbs did seem to sprawl out a bit.